Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to St. George's Ice Rink here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina Seahawks will take on the Curry Colonels. I'm Bobby Olson on the call for this matchup, and here we go. Matty Cox has it in the corner. Seahawks enter the zone 3-on-2. Archambault with a big save for the Colonels. And I'm Bobby Olson on the call alongside Sean Pampin, taking care of our visuals. And the Curry Colonels have it 2-on-1. The shot on net hits the bar. She got iron with that shot. As that puck travels the length of the ice, no icing, says the linesman, and the Colonels have it in their own end. Seahawks take over, delivered to the slot, hits a stick. Cox retrieves it in the left-hand corner. The Seahawk body goes down and finds the puck. Slow to get up, forward for the Seahawks. So here come the Colonels the other way. That stuck is in on goal. And here come the Seahawks out of their own end. Seahawks retrieve it. I just lifted out and dumped in by the Seahawks. Forwards chase after. Colonels have it the other way. And the puck is frozen by the Seahawks netminder for the afternoon. That's Baxter. Couple changes for both sides. Seahawks win the draw, and they get it out of their own end. And enter the zone onside. Seahawks battle for it. Back at the point now. Passed on into the dot. Scrum along the boards. Wagner goes down. And here come the Colonels. 2-on-3. Puck sticked away from Schneiders. By Schneiders. Puck is pinballed around at mid-ice. Dumped in by the Colonels, and they will change. Seahawks have it. That's Cox, one of the Seahawk captains. She'll dump it in and change. Gothelf, Wagner, and Ricard out there for the Seahawks. The senior forwards. But Ricard changes. In comes Steen for the Colonels. Seahawks send it the length of the ice. Again, no icing. Colonels get it back. And now McKenzie steals it away. McKenzie takes it all the way, and a shot on net, saved by Archambault. So an offensive zone faceoff for the Seahawks coming. Seahawks offensive zone draw, one. And in the high slot now, it's stripped. And the Colonels almost had a 3-on-2 going there. They could get it out. They could not. As Matty Cox sends it in once again. And after it first is Morgan Peretz. as that's chopped around. Peretz has it. Shot from the point, trickles wide. Peretz on the rebound. As Taylor Sterling joins the rush for the Seahawks. In behind net now, the Seahawks have it. Behind the cage, cycling, and turned over. Here come the goals. Led by Kaylee Liberty, a junior. And two Seahawks collide with one another at center ice. Riley Esposito thought she might have had a step. She stays on. Shot in on Baxter, and Baxter will stop play. Just 5 minutes into this one, still scoreless. Had a bit of a late start, but we are underway now. A bit of a change in the forward lines. It's now Amaral, Wagner, and Sterling. That puck is bounced around in the slot. Seahawks exit the zone. Sticked around, that's Schneider's, who's in at wing with Wagner and Amaral. Amaral in on the boards. Fighting for it. Curry gets it back. That's J.C. Kuhlman. Kept on sides by Schneider's. And that line will change. Out comes Ricard. As Curry brings it over and dumps it in. That puck is retrieved by Clorty. And here come the Seahawks. Ricard can't get it in cleanly. And here come the Colonels. 2-on-2 rush. Steen out there for the Colonels. Courteau looking for it. At the point for the Colonels. She doesn't get it. And the Seahawks ice the puck. Gothelf disagrees. Offensive zone face-off for the Colonels. They win it. But Peretz works hard to take it away, and Gothelf and Ricard 2-on-1 if they skate. Peretz joins. Gothelf might have been hooked there. No call. And the Colonels have it coming the other way. Seahawks have them outnumbered. Gothelf comes off for a rest. Steen enters onside for the Colonels. Kept in at the line. Stick handling all the way in before it's sticked away to the end boards. Now the Colonels have it from the right dot. That shot's blocked in front. Maddie Cox gets the block shot, and that is dumped back in where Emma Breen will retrieve it. Starting defenseman tonight for the Seahawks alongside Cox. As that's Morgan Peretz behind her own net fighting for it. Colonels have it. Point slap shot. That's blocked again by Cox. So 2 in this zone time for the Colonels, and they'll change forwards. Seahawks get it out past center ice, and after it is McKenzie. Colonels pass off the boards. It's quickly intercepted by the Seahawks. That's Emma Pereira. And Pereira has it in over the blue line. 1-on-1 with the defender. She shoots. Save. Archambault. Rebound. Goes wide from McKenzie. First real scoring chance of the game goes to the Seahawks. They can't capitalize. And the Seahawks retreat nicely. 1-on-4 for the Colonels. They can't get it done, and they enter the zone 3-on-3 now, do the Seahawks. Colonels have it in their own end. Along the corner boards. There's a scrum along the wall. Jessica McPherson, one of those Seahawks involved, as Pereira gets off. On comes Tori Amaral, another Seahawk captain. Long tape-to-tape pass for the Colonels. But doesn't go anywhere, and here come the Seahawks. Amaral looking for the puck. Stick handled all the way through. That's Grace Dumont before she turns it over. Colonels bank it on a long pass into the Seahawks end. No icing. And a Seahawk goes down and a delayed penalty on the play. Official has his hand up. Baxter goes to the bench for the extra attacker for the time being. Seahawks enter the zone strong. Puck along the goal mouth. Sticked away by Archambault, but play resumes. Seahawks retain it. And the whistle blows. A 2-minute power play for the Seahawks. Tripping on the play against the Colonels. Jess Michaels, the freshman. Pardon me, that's Morgan Sisson for the Colonels in the box. Seahawks win the draw. That's Pereira. Pereira passes it over to fellow D-man Matty Cox. Shot from the right dot. It's in. Blocked. Pereira slap shot from the point. That's blocked again and sent the length of the ice by the Colonels. Couple huge blocks there from Kaylee Liberty. And she's all the way in for checking as well. 30 seconds gone in the power play for the Seahawks. Pereira has it. Looks up the wing to McKenzie on a bouncing puck. McKenzie makes a good move. McKenzie enters. Pass over to the slot. She shoots just wide. Parrots in to retrieve. She stick handles. Looks back to Cox. Cox. Bank pass doesn't go, and it's sent down the ice by the Colonels, and they will change the penalty killers. Nash and Steen out there for the Colonels. At forward. Here come the Seahawks up the wing. Esposito has it. She passes. That's Schneider's. Schneider's has it behind the cage. Dumont calls for it. She cycles in behind the cage now. Goes down on knees. Maybe drawing a trip there. Shot from the right dot. Trickles wide. Seahawks have again. That's Esposito. Esposito and Dumont play catch. Esposito comes off. And Amaral comes on for the Seahawks. 30 seconds left in the power play. Couple shots, but they were all blocked. A couple by Liberty. Dumont calls for it at the point. The shot trickles in and goes wide. 15 seconds on the power play. Dumont has it at the left point. D to D. Seahawks moving around. That's Wagner. Back to the point. The shot never left the ice. And that one trickles out of there. So the Seahawks 2-minute advantage is up. Back to even strength. Urban's out of the box. Here come the Seahawks. Amaral dumps it in with Gothelf chasing after it. Scrum along the boards. Gothelf fighting for it with Ricard there in assistance. Gothelf sticks it free. Courteau for the Colonels behind her own net. Pass picked off in the high slot by Gothelf. She turns it back over. Seahawks fighting hard for the puck. They keep it in for some extended zone time. Grace Schwartz and Gothelf and Ricard in there. Shot from the point. Off a skate. And down in the corner boards. Lost sight of it. Did the Seahawks forwards. Jennifer Ricard played victim to that. Colonels have it. And they turn it over. That's Schwartz again. There to intercept. And the alternate captain dumps it in. But the Seahawks have it in the high slot. Shot blocked again by the Colonels. That's Courteau. McPherson has it along the corner boards. Set right out in front. Nobody home. And here come the Colonels. 1-on-2. All the way in. Never got a shot away. Colonels look for a penalty. Don't get one. That was Tabitha Franceschini getting all the way in for the Colonels. 1-on-2. Almost converted a real chance. 7 minutes to go here in period number 1. Long pass. May go for icing. No icing. Linesman waves it off. Cox fights for it along the blue line. Can't win it. McKenzie tries to send it down. The puck is still loose. Who's got the button? And sticked away, and two Colonels are after it. 2-on-1 if they hurry. And sticked away by Cox. A couple huge defensive plays here in the first period from the Seahawks captain. Bodies hit the floor. McKenzie sends it in. And the Seahawks have it behind their own cage alongside the corner boards. Colonels retrieve possession. Sent along the boards where McKenzie will retrieve it for the Seahawks. Shot from the point. Snapshot. Blocked, but McKenzie gets the rebound. Archambault shoulders it away. Pereira in after it along the boards. Seahawks been dominant on offensive zone time with the power play as well. Seahawks, Pereira has it at the left point. Sent in where Peretz goes after it. Set in the high slot again. Nobody home once more. That's happened a couple times for the Seahawks tonight. That's Wagner now for the Seahawks. Comes in left-handed. 1-on-4, the save by Archambault. Wagner gets it back. Stick handling everywhere. Seahawks keep it in for some more zone time. Wagner's stick pulled. Nothing. She sends it right into the slot. That's Schneiders who can't put it home. Senior out of Westwood, Mass. And those forwards will change. Ricard gets back on the ice. Seahawks can't keep it in. Finally escaping the zone to the Colonels. Could have been delayed offside there for the Seahawks. Linesman says no. Colonel hits the deck. No call. And it's behind the Seahawks cage. Under 5 minutes to go in the first. 0-0. Seahawks dominating possession here in the first period. Cross center ice, the Colonels get possession back. And up they come up the right wing. And delayed penalty on the call. And the Colonels will go one skater up here. 4:22 on the clock. Grace Schwartz into the box for the Seahawks. A 2-minute hooking penalty. So the Colonels will see their first power play action of the night after killing one off from the Seahawks earlier. So the Seahawks win the draw and send it down the ice. A good start on this penalty kill. Archambault behind her own net. She sends it along the boards where the Seahawks are there to retrieve it. And they send it back in. That's Riley Esposito in behind her own cage. Goes through the blue paint. Seahawks keep it. Stick handling through the slot. Archambault sticks it to the side. Seahawks still got it. Fighting hard. That's Dakota McMahon, a grad student from Newington, Connecticut. Phenomenal shift on the penalty kill. And Cox sends it the length of the ice. That's Emma Breen, rather, who sends it down. 1:10 on the power play. 3:30 to go in the first. Still 0-0. And it's sent down the ice once again. Nicole Schneiders. Colonels looking for any action on the man advantage. Up they come up the right wing. That's Urban for the Colonels. Sends it down behind the Seahawks cage where there's nobody there. Gothelf tries to get it out, and she does with some great pressure. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Off the skate. And the Colonels have it. 2-on-3. No real numbers. Dumped in. Pereira has it behind her own cage. And the Colonels retrieve. Look to set up on this man advantage with just 15 seconds to go. Colonels looking for some real help here. No real chances here as 5 seconds tick off the power play. And we are back to full strength. Seahawks excellent on the penalty kill there. Colonels lose possession. Here comes Pereira. Pereira up to Gothelf. She's in 1-on-3. Dumps it in and chases. 2 minutes to go in the period. Seahawks forechecking well. That's Ricard. Colonels have it in their own end. Into the Colonels zone, that's Dumond. And that goes down past the goal line and an icing against the Seahawks. Colonels will have an offensive zone faceoff. Thanks to the 67 viewers we have right now. You're just joining. Bobby Olson on the call alongside Sean Pampin on production. Pass sticked away. That's Ricard. Ricard sends it down. Seahawks are pressuring. Colonels have it. Peretz into forecheck. McKenzie with her. Bank pass. Cox says no. Seahawks looking to enter the zone along the left-hand side. 1.5 minutes left to go in the first. Breen stick handles in. It's her and Peretz. She shoots into the chest of Archambault. Next shot blocked. And the Colonels have it behind their cage. Along the corner boards now. Seahawks keep it in. That's Breen. Glove down by McKenzie. No hand pass on the play. And the Colonels get it out. Tired Colonel skaters. Cox has it along the left side on the blue line. Sent down. McKenzie there to retrieve it. 50 seconds to go in the first. McKenzie looks to stick handle her way in. Can't do it. Kept in along the blue line. And now McKenzie has it. Pereira calls for it. Shoots. And it's blocked to the side. Another shot from the point. Off a stick. Waffle boarding along the corner boards now. That's Amaral, Seahawk captain. Out there with Wagner. Pereira fights for it along the blue line. Can't keep it in. And the Colonels have a 2-on-1. Bergeron looks to feather the pass through. Can't get it done. Good defense there by the Seahawks. Into the blue paint. And Pereira keeps it out and carries. Doesn't have numbers, so she just dumps it in. But Amaral there for the Seahawks. And that's going to do it for the first period. After one, the Seahawks dominate in possession and shots. But we're still scoreless. Both teams have a power play and can't capitalize. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. And we'll see you in just a few.